Coming up tonight on Middle Tennessee News, a recap of the storms that hit Tennessee last week and the state's response, and a car crash that happened this morning with an update on the multiple injuries.
And Murfreesboro is seeing results 1 year after the installation of a gunshot detection system. All those stories, plus your local weather and sports, Middle Tennessee News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Taylor Pennington.
And I'm Melissa Battaglia. Welcome to Middle Tennessee News. The entire state was hit by heavy rain over the weekend, with West Tennessee getting the worst of the storms. According to the Tennessee Department of Health, 10 people died mainly in West Tennessee due to storms that brought massive flooding. Tennessee Emergency Management Agency is starting to get out to affected communities to assess damages, but say it could take weeks for all the water to recede. TEMA is set to work with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, local agencies, and volunteers to help the affected. The State Emergency Operations Center in Nashville has activated a Level 3 state of emergency in order to ensure support for the local requests for storm damage. Governor Bill Lee filed for an emergency declaration among the flooding and tornadoes that came through Middle and West Tennessee this past week. 10 weather-related fatalities have been confirmed with increased floodwaters. Crisis cleanup has been activated, and authorities urge survivors to contact 615-488-1875 for assistance with cleanup.
A measles outbreak taking place nationwide is now making its mark in Middle Tennessee. Reporter Ren Bailey talked with students and medical professionals to help you stay prepared.
This time of year, colds and allergies are always of high concern, but this season there might be an old sickness driving its way back into the spotlight. The Tennessee Department of Health confirmed the first measles case in the state on March 21st in Rutherford County, making many believe their checkup date might have to come sooner.
I had no idea about it. It does make me a little bit concerned about how it's going to be handled and how much it'll spread.
The measles is a highly contagious and potentially lethal viral infection.
A little bit of concern when you have a measles case because it's so transmissible. If somebody's vaccinated, it's not an issue.
Eric Clark is a medical director of MTSU's student clinic and says this is the first time since medical school he has seen this big of a concern over the measles.
It's important to get vaccinated.
With summer quickly approaching and vacations on the way, Clark says college students should be fine due to many of Tennessee's campus vaccination requirements. Still, children, elderly, and immunocompromised people should consider checking in with their doctor to take the proper precautions.
You might want to take those precautions as the number of people infected are continuing to rise. The source of the original infection is still being investigated, as well as the identity of people and places that were potentially exposed.
More than 22,000 pounds of bratwurst were recalled for containing plastic. Johnsonville cheddar bratwurst were recalled after they were found to contain hard plastics. They were the 19-ounce package of 5 cheddar bratwurst with a package code B9FOD. These packages got shipped out to Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Indiana, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Virginia, and Wisconsin. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service announced that the products should either be thrown away or returned to the store. If your package of Johnsonville cheddar bratwurst has the package code B9FOD, then throw them away.
A crash involving multiple vehicles led to several people injured this morning. The crash occurred around 6:30 this morning in the westbound lanes of I-24. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office says one of the vehicles caught fire after the collision. Rutherford County fire crews responded to extinguish the fire. First responders transported several injured people to the Ascension St. Thomas Hospital. The cause of the crash is still under investigation.
Road rage reached a new level when a man threatened a teen driver with a handgun Tuesday afternoon. The 18-year-old driver said she accidentally cut off a black Nissan truck in traffic, which led to drivers swerving closer to her vehicle. A deputy was flagged down by a driver to respond to the incident on Northwest Broad Street near Interstate 840. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, the teen feared for her life after the man threatened her with a handgun. The driver of the Nissan truck was identified as 41-year-old Paul Jacob Marks of Murfreesboro and was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm. Marks was taken to the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center, where he was later released on a $20,000 bond. He is scheduled to appear in court on July 21st.
And a man in Nashville was arrested after online tips revealed that he was sharing child pornography on the messaging app Kik. A month-long investigation found that 30-year-old Maxim Kessel was the owner of 2 different IP addresses in Davidson County, one in Nashville and one in Antioch. Both IP addresses showed that Kessel had been sharing child pornography through Kik Messenger on multiple occasions. After interrogation, Kessel admitted that he had been sharing the content, but pleaded that he had no sexual attraction to minors, stating he only indulged out of curiosity. Kessel was then charged with these 3 separate counts of aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor, one of those being 26 items or more. His bond is set at $100,000. And now, on a lighter note, David Katzman joins us with our first look at the weather. I am not loving the cold today. Is this chilly weather going to continue?
Hey Taylor, I think we can expect some mild temperatures and humidity as cloud coverage continues to build as we get further into the night. Murfreesboro will reach a high of 59 as clouds clear up from the rainy weekend. Manchester is seeing a high of 55 with some cloud coverage. Smithville is reaching up to 56 with clear skies today. Over in McMinnville, we can expect mostly cloudy skies with a high of 55. Woodbury is going to get up to 56 as well with clear skies. Mount Juliet is taking the highest temperature of the day, reaching just under 60 degrees. Shelbyville can expect clear and sunny skies with a high of 55. Back to you, Taylor.
All right, thank you so much, David. The 2025 special census is coming to an end in the next couple months, and the state of Tennessee is asking residents to turn in their forms to participating businesses. More on that story is coming up next on Middle Tennessee News, so stay tuned.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that Lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Had it better for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Lawmakers and civil rights activists alike came together Friday afternoon to protest legislation that would call for the abolishment of the Tennessee Human Rights Commission. House Bill 910 and Senate Bill 861 would eliminate the old commission and hand over the reins to a new organization under direct control of the Attorney General, Jonathan Skrmetti. The bill would also affect the community by dismissing over 1,000 active discrimination complaints, forcing them to go through the process all over again. On April 9th, 3 of the House's subcommittees are scheduled to take up the bill, while its counterpart is scheduled for the same date on the Senate Government Operations Committee calendar.
A controversial bill allowing Tennessee schools to refuse enrollment to undocumented students advances through state legislation. The proposed legislation would permit local education agencies and public charter schools to require proof of U.S. citizenship or legal immigration status upon student enrollment. The House Government Operations Committee reviewed House Bill 793 earlier today, determining whether to recommend it to the passage to the House of Representatives. If families cannot provide this information, schools would have the choice to charge tuition or deny enrollment if tuition is unpaid. The bill challenges the 1982 Supreme Court ruling in Plyer v. Doe, which prohibits states from denying free public education based on immigration status. This follows the Senate Finance, Ways and Means Committee approval on April 1st.
The 2025 special census is only 2 months away from being over, and the city is still asking for Murfreesboro residents to fill out their forms and take them to participating businesses. Based on recent residential data, the population of Murfreesboro has increased by 20,000 since the 2020 census. With an increase in residents, Murfreesboro is looking to use the census to increase city funding, which will help with infrastructure in other areas of Murfreesboro. Tucker Young has more on the impacts of this form on this community.
Whether you're looking at your community bulletin board or driving down the street, Murfreesboro residents have been eagerly made aware of the 2025 Murfreesboro Special Census. While many people have made it clear they're not a fan of the census,
I really don't like filling out the forms for the census in the first place, so I think they're a waste of my time, actually.
others have been more responsive to filling out the forms.
It's a good thing because it allows for our town to know exactly how much it's grown, because we only do censuses every 10 years.
The census is being held in order for the city of Murfreesboro to obtain an accurate population count in order to certify the city's growth and secure its full grant of state funding. Malia Grubbs, the project coordinator for the special census, clarified more on what this funding could mean.
Extra that we would get each year for us to use for parks, improvements of the city buildings, anything that the city might need to improve.
Malia also explained how the city is trying to make sure that there are little to no errors in the counting process, and also how they are including those who may not feel that they are able to fill out the census due to homelessness.
The city of Murfreesboro, actually Rutherford County does what they call a point-in-time count, and they send different organizations out, police departments, and they go out and count the homeless. We get that number from them for our area.
One thing is clear, the city of Murfreesboro wants everyone's voice on this census, including MTSU's.
For MTSU students, what is very, very important is I know there's a lot that live in apartments, and that's where we're needing the most help. They're not there maybe at the same time as the fire department comes by, so they're not answering the door. They'll get a little card like this left on their door. What we would need is everybody's name that lives in that apartment.
Tucker Young, Middle Tennessee News.
Thank you so much, Tucker. For any other information on the census and to fill it out online, the city officials are urging residents to visit www.murfreesborocensus.com or call 615-893-5210.
A Dayton Police Academy recruit is being investigated after solicitation of a minor. Investigators began looking into recruit Christopher No on February 25th after getting reports of No talking to a minor on Snapchat. Putnam County Sheriff's Office and the investigation led to the discovery of No engaging in explicit conversations with a minor, even though he was aware they were underage. On April 3rd, No was booked into Putnam County Jail on charges of solicitation and attempted sexual exploitation of a minor by an authority figure. No has a court date of May 19th and a bond of $225,000.
A year after installing a gunshot detection system, the city of Murfreesboro is seeing the investments finally pay off. The Murfreesboro Police Department's real-time crime center use of gunshot detection and traffic cameras has led to over 400 arrests and helped recover 55 vehicles. Just recently, 2 arrests were made after shots were fired at a car show, where no call was made to the MPD. Police responded to the scene after the gunshot detection system was alerted the RTCC. Caden Wiggins and Nicholas Atkinson of Bell Buckle were arrested for a slew of crimes, including felony reckless endangerment, tampering with evidence, and possession of a weapon while under the influence.
A Shelbyville beekeeper is helping to rehome and rehab a suffering bee population. Rob Allen is working to help the bee population in the area after what industry experts called a tough winter for bees across the country. Allen, who became a beekeeper during the pandemic, has started rehoming unwanted hives for free in the Shelbyville area. He advises to people that come across hives during the spring season to keep their distance instead of looking to exterminate them, and to call a local beekeeper to relocate them.
And a man in Lebanon was stuck in his barn during the tornadoes in the mid-state storms. Wallace Dobbs was mowing his yard when the bad weather rolled into Lebanon. Dobbs ended up in the barn on his property, carried by what neighbors believed to be a tornado. The wind gusts took off one of the barn walls and threw debris around his property. One building that remained standing was the cabin that dates back to the 1700s. The National Weather Service had surveyed Lebanon, and there have been no confirmed tornadoes in that area. And now David's back with tonight's weather. David, how cold is it going to be tonight?
Thanks, Taylor. We can expect a steep drop in temperatures as we reach nighttime. Give yourself some extra time to defrost those car windows in the morning. Murfreesboro will be dropping to a low of 32 when the sun sets around 7 p.m. Manchester and Shelbyville will definitely be seeing some frost as they hit 34, and Smithville will reach a low of 31 once the sun sets. McMinnville is dropping to 33, and Mount Juliet and Woodbury will drop down to just a degree lower at 32. Make sure to have a jacket with you in the mornings and evenings when we experience those drops. Back to you, Taylor.
All right, thanks, David. I am not looking forward to the cold ahead. But still ahead, Middle Tennessee is going to see David back with us for that full 5-day forecast, so stay tuned.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur. I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. Here is David Kassman for our full 5-day forecast.
Well, Taylor, to start off our week, we're going to get some really nice weather with temperatures rising and eventually see some more of that cold rain coming in towards the end of the week. Throughout the day, we've seen the clouds clear up with a high of 59 degrees, and it'll dip back down into the 30s with some possible frost overnight. The nice weather will continue Tuesday with sunny skies and a high of 54 degrees, and then temperatures will dip back into the 30s after sunset. Wednesday will be another beautiful day as the temperature will rise for a high of 68 with a slight chance of showers during the night. Thursday will be partly cloudy while reaching a high of 71 and a low of 46 with the chance of rain rising throughout the day. So that rules out any plans we may have for those picnics. On Friday, we've got a chance of more showers with a high of 63 and a low of 39 degrees. Back to you, Taylor.
All right, thanks, David. And coming up next, Willie Fayler will join us in the MTN Sports Den, giving us the latest on what's happening in the world of Blue Raider sports.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it gets too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Weekend, the stars of college hockey descended upon Clarksville for the College Hockey South All-Star Weekend. After their run to the Final Four, MTSU Hockey sent 6 representatives to the event between 5 players and head coach J.J. Murray, who were all a part of Team North. Friday night, MTSU's Lyndon Palmer led the group of Blue Raiders with 1 goal on the way to a 9-8 victory in overtime. MTSU players dominated on Sunday as well, including 2 goals from Matthew Siciliano and a goal from Ethan DeMumbrum to power Team North to a 12-10 win. Softball hit the road to Lynchburg, Virginia this week to take on the number 24 Liberty Flames. Trailing 4-1 in Game 2 of a doubleheader on Saturday, the Blue Raiders called on Anise Harvey to pinch hit with 2 runners on. Harvey sent a drive to deep left to tie the game at 4 while breaking the program record for home runs in a single season with the 45th big fly of the year. Liberty took the lead back for good in the bottom of the 6th on an RBI single from catcher Savannah Jesse. The loss against Liberty marks the 3rd conference series MTSU has dropped this year and moves them to a 7-8 conference record, good for 7th in the CUSA. The baseball team joined the softball team with a road trip to Lynchburg. Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium was a house of horrors for Jerry Myers and company this weekend, including 2 run rule losses. Saturday was the closest contest in the series as the Flames came out on top 5-4 thanks to a walk-off home run from Seth Christmas. Overall, Liberty's bats had a huge weekend against the Blue Raider Arms as they scored 30 runs between the 3 games. Kenny McKinley was one of the lone bright spots this weekend for MTSU as he belted 2 home runs, including a 440-foot shot to left on Saturday. After a month on the road, Blue Raider men's tennis finally got to play in Murfreesboro. MTSU went 1-1 over the weekend, highlighted by a 7-0 victory against Eastern Illinois on Saturday. Sophomore Christian Thomas stepped up for the Blue Raiders in the win as he picked up his second singles victory on court 6, winning 6-3, 6-1 in place of the injured Kasper Shinkowiak. Tomorrow is a huge matchup for the women's tennis team as they welcome Western Kentucky to town. Along with the 100 Miles of Hate rivalry, the Blue Raiders will be celebrating Senior Day. Ilaria Spasetti, Alicia Truden, Cassidy Mataya, Rudaya Shaw, and Eloy Swarbrick will be honored before the Pitbull Conference matchup. Back to you guys at the desk, Taylor.
All right, thanks, Willie. A lot going on for Blue Raider sports. Now, spring is blooming across Middle Tennessee, and Tennessee is home to a pick-your-own tulip garden. Lucky Lad Farms is offering the bouquet-making event from now until the 13th of April.
The farm is located out in Eagleville, and tickets range from $18 to $37 depending on the range of experience you want. The farm offers pony rides, rabbit feeding, and gem mining.
It's a great place to go. I went there last year. Another event coming up is the Remembrance of Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Alpha Chi Omega is hosting their annual puppy photo booth tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Student Union Commons. Join us out there tomorrow to see some cute pups. The JAC is also hosting their annual Walk a Mile in Their Shoes on April 15th, where they invite students to walk a trail around campus and learn about resources available.
Color the Commons is another event being hosted later this month on the 24th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., where students can come together and chalk the campus. The MTSU Police Department is also offering their RADS defense courses throughout the month for any females within the Murfreesboro area and Rutherford County. Officers at the department will be training attendees 13 or older for crucial self-defense tips in the class. For more information on the class's location and time, visit the police department's website.
And for more ways to be involved this month, check out the Rutherford County Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Center's website for opportunities and how to help out. Thank you so much for joining us on Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website. I'm Taylor Pennington, joined by Alyssa Battaglia, David Katzman, and Willie Failer.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook/Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you on Wednesday for our next show.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that Lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.